Do you want to automate handwritten notes straight from HighLevel? Stay tuned, we'll show you how. I'm David Wax, CEO and founder of Handwritten, and today we're going to do a very brief demonstration on how to integrate Handwritten with GoHighLevel. GoHighLevel is a very, very popular CRM system, probably because it's very, very inexpensive and it's got a lot of nice features. So we're just going to show you how to do it. Now, unfortunately, HighLevel is a bit limited in the ways you can integrate with Handwritten through Zapier. There's really only one trigger, and that trigger is when a deal moves in the pipeline. For most people, this should be fine. Quite frankly, we used Pipedrive at Handwritten, and the way we trigger stuff at Handwritten was by moving it in the pipeline. So it's a very common use case. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into HighLevel here, and I'm going to click Contacts. And you're going to see I created a tester contact called David Tester, and you will see I filled out his address information. Now, one thing to note about HighLevel is there's really only street address line 1. There's no street address line 2, or at least it's kind of hard to get to. So cram everything in street address, not street address line 2. When you get to Zapier, you'll see they don't even give you street address line 2 for HighLevel. So we're just going to go in here. We created this contact, and now I'm going to go to Opportunities. And you'll see I added a stage to the opportunity called Send or Sent Handwritten Note. Now, you don't have to have the stage called Handwritten. You just want to make sure that when it goes in that stage, it will send a handwritten note. Okay? So now that we've done that, we're going to go to Zapier. Okay, so here I am in Zapier, and I'm actually going to take you through the whole process just so you can kind of get a feel. So we're going to start at the Create button, and we're going to create a Zap. Now, HighLevel, because they try to get you, the HighLevel user, to sell HighLevel to others and white label it and all that, their plugin is not called it's not called HighLevel. It's actually called Lead Connect. So hit Trigger, and then we're going to go to Lead Connect. Lead Connector, sorry. And we're going to just first do our account. So I'm going to hit Change, Connect a new account, just so you can see this process. I'm already logged into HighLevel. So you just have to hit Next, and that will go ahead and create the account, and I've already done that here. Then you need to trigger what is going to trigger the event. What event is going to happen in HighLevel that will send a handwritten card? And fortunately or unfortunately, you only have one option, which is Pipeline Stage Changed. So we're going to choose that, and we're going to hit Continue. And then it says which pipeline. I only created one called Demo, but if you have multiple pipelines, just select the one you want to deal with. And then what stage are you moving things to? And we're going to choose Send Handwritten Note stage. I'm going to hit Continue. And then it will ask you to test. You test it. And here you can see that I have David Tester and all my address information there, which is perfect. That's what I wanted to see. So that's what I'm going to do. And now it says the next step. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose Handwritten. And I see this Handwritten 1.0. I don't think you'll see that. That's because I'm logged into a developer account, but I see Handwritten here. I'm going to choose that. The action event is going to be Send Card. Now, the other potential action could be Create Contact, and then from Create Contact, you can take that contact and put them into a multi-step campaign. If you need to see that or want to see that, please let us know in the comments, and we will create that for you. So we're just going to do Send Card, keep it sweet and simple, and which account. So I'm going to hit Select. Now, I have an account here, but again, I want to show you this as if you've never done it. So I'm going to connect a new account. Now, unlike HighLevel, which has you log in, see if you're logged in, what we do is we use API keys. So I'm going to go up to Handwritten, I'm in my developer friends account here, and I'm going to go to integrations, and I'm going to create an API key called GHL demo, Zapier demo. Okay, I'm going to hit save. That creates the key. I will copy that, and then I will go back to high level. I gotta find that window, and I will call this GHL Zap demo. Now that we're connecting Handwritten to Zapier, and again, you only have to do this once, but I want to walk through everything with you. It will allow you to use your Handwritten account. Okay, so the account is set up. We're going to send a card. Let's hit continue. So now the sender first name, that's the information that appears in the return address. I will go ahead and use Joe, last name of sender, and he works for Sendco, and his address is 123 Main, and he's in Anytown, Illinois, 60614, and he's in the United States. And now that's kind of hard coded. We're not going to change the sender info. What we will change is the recipient info. So the recipient first name is going to be dynamic. This is going to come straight from GoHighLevel and Zapier. So you can click the slash or hit the plus, and it'll show you all the data it pulled from that test account, or that test record. So I'm going to choose first name David, last name Tester, business name Handwritten test, and so on. Remember, they only really have address line 1 here, which is kind of interesting. So I'll choose that. No address line 2, city we can add. I can go ahead and hit the slash to speed it up, and then just type city, and it will show you the fields that match. And then state. And we're just going to go down the list. Postal, maybe? Yep, postal code. And then recipient country is USA. We can just hard code that. You can provide, well, actually, just so you can see this, we will not hard code it. We will instead make it custom, and we will do country here, and we're good now. Okay, now it's asking for the card. So we will choose a card from the system. Now it's going to show you a lot of cards. So I like home doors. Home sweet home, let's say. And then a writing style, we will choose Bubbly Beaumont, and then I'll type my note. Now, a lot of people ask, how do you use handwritten templates, message templates, with Zapier, whether it's high level or anything else? Our answer is really don't. It doesn't really need it, because Zapier has its own templating feature that I'm going to show you. So I can do dear, and then hit slash, and type first, and then select it. And now I have this really cool magic template here. And then I will go to the next line. Thanks so much for your purchase. And then I'm just going to move on. Now, if I have a signature, which I do in this account, I'm going to copy the signature code. So I'm just going to go back to the integrations tab, choose that signature, copy it, and I will paste it here as a signature. I don't want to do gift cards. I don't want to do an insert. I don't want to do a delivery confirmation. And I will choose my credit card. Oh, I don't have any credit cards. That's fine. I will just hit continue because I'm on an invoice test account. Then I will hit test. But now this is one thing to be very careful about. If you hit test, it's going to send the handwritten note. So I want to go into Handwritten and make sure test mode is on. And this is critical. Make sure test mode's on, because that'll test it as if it's live. And then when you're ready to turn it on, you just check that box again. I'll hit test step. And it said it went through okay. So now you can see it went through okay. The message is here, the signature is here. Everything looks really good. So now it's time to turn it live. So you just go into integrations and hit test mode again, and that would be live. Now within Zapier, we will just hit publish. And what you'll see here is a two-step zap. It actually created the two steps. And once this is, and it says it's on. So if you want to turn this off, you would just turn the zap off here. And we can actually add more steps if you want. So we could edit the zap, and then you have more control over it. You could add intermediary steps if you had to do something. But that's really it. Once it's on, and we're going to go back if it lets us. No, we changed it. So now, oh, there it is. We're going to turn it on. And now anytime we move a deal, a contact to that stage called send handwritten note, it will actually send the handwritten note. Well, there you have it. That's how you send a handwritten note from HighLevel. I hope all our GoHighLevel friends found this video interesting. And if you're not using HighLevel but you use Handwritten and you want to learn about integrations, this is a great example because it's a simple two-step zap. So thank you very much. If you like this video, please comment below. Please like and subscribe. You'll see the little bell and all that goodness. So thank you very much. And until next time, write on.